like if you found the video valuable. Lena Cross was halfway through her second cup of black coffee when the news hit the scanner. Unit 4 respond to 92.7 FM studio. Possible DOA on site. Male, mid-50s, collapsed during live broadcast. Paramedics en route. Lena dropped the cup. 92.7 FM. That was Jack Deacon's studio. Jack Deacon, the voice of the city. Midnight Confessions. The man whose show everyone secretly listened to. His voice could peel secrets from strangers like bark from trees. And now, dead? By the time she arrived, yellow tape stretched across the glass front of the station. Rain splashed the pavement in that slow, lazy way that made everything feel twice as eerie. Inside, Jack's body slumped over the mic, headphones still on. The red, on-air, light blinked. The tech guy, Darren, stood pale-faced near the control board. He just collapsed, Darren said. On air. 1 second he was teasing some big reveal, then silence. Lena stepped closer. Jack's hand was still clutching a note. She carefully peeled it free. Just a few words, written in his signature scribble. Tonight, the truth comes out, no more lies. She looked to Darren. Was he working on something? Always, Darren muttered, but lately, he was scared. Scared? Darren nodded. He said someone was listening. Not the audience, someone else. Watching. Lena glanced around the studio. Her eyes landed on a small blinking light under the desk. A USB recorder. She popped it out and slipped it into her coat pocket. Back at her apartment, Lena plugged in the USB. The file was labeled, final_broadcast.wave. Jack's familiar voice crackled to life. They warned me not to. Said if I told anyone, they'd make it look like a heart attack. Well, if you're hearing this, guess they kept their word. Lena leaned forward. It started in '98. A girl named Maya Lorne went missing. Police called it a runaway. But it wasn't. I know because I was there when her real killer confessed. The audio crackled. He was a city official. I'll say that much. Came into my booth one night, drunk. Told me everything. The creek. The buried box. The lie. Lena's heart pounded. And I recorded it. Not the show. Off air. It's hidden. Still hidden. But I left a clue. One only someone who listens will understand. Static. Then silence. The next morning, Lena dug through the station's archives. Jack had hosted thousands of shows. But one stuck out. April 3, 1998. No tape in the digital archives. Just a handwritten note. Rebroadcast not permitted. But Lena found an old promo for that night's show. Midnight Confessions. Digging up the past. Digging up the past. She called records. Maya Lorne, 17 years old, vanished without a trace in '98. A cold case. No leads. No body. But there was one strange detail. Her last known location? Near Wexler Creek. Lena packed a flashlight and boots. Wexler Creek had long dried up. Now it was just mud and forgotten branches. But Jack's words echoed. The creek. The buried box. Hours passed. She was about to give up when her foot struck something hard. A metal lunchbox. Rusted, locked. Inside, a cassette tape. She rushed home, plugged in her old deck. Jack's voice again. This is the confession of Richard Bellamy, city controller. If you're hearing this, I'm either dead or very brave. Another voice took over, slurred, angry. She knew too much. Maya, found out about the funds I was funneling. I didn't mean to. It just happened. One shove. She hit the rock. Blood everywhere. I buried her. Silence. Lena stared at the player. Bellamy had retired in 2005. Still lived in the city. The next morning, she walked into the DA's office with the tape, the timeline, the motive. Within 48 hours, Bellamy was arrested. The city was shocked. The mayor held a press conference, praising the anonymous tip that cracked a 27-year-old cold case. But Lena knew the truth. Jack Deacon got justice. Not for himself, for Maya. 1 week later, Lena sat in her car outside the radio station. Midnight. She tuned the dial to 92.7 FM. Static. Then, Jack's voice. To those who listen, thank you. Keep digging. The truth is never silent. The broadcast cut. The station had officially been off the air all week. But someone, or something, was still sending the signal.